This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes on the field first today. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FAU. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, a slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover it.
Gives it to the back. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And he scores. Touchdown, Owls. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. And they'll give it to the back. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
And the runner takes off to his right. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Comes up with the catch. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Second down coming up.
Receiver in motion now. Sticking with the running game. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Sooners will have to kick this away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield. He makes the grab. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Running back with the carry. Tackle is made at the 17-yard line. Second down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter. Up downfield.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go in the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
set to kick it away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, FAU. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's brought down at the 28.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Owls. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Makes a nice move there. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense made it in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical. Incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Can he make it to the marker?
And that's another FAU.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Hit as he released it. And he's got his man open downfield. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
1st and 10 play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And this one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Back to pass. It's Woods. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, FAU. Wow, what a play, defensive score. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 52.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Good enough for a first down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
On the play. Second down coming up.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. It's a shotgun run call. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Touchdown, Owls. And the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Florida Atlantic, 59, Oklahoma.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's caught downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.